Hi, I'm Peter Silliman. I'm running for Clark County Charter Review, District 5, Position 3, looking for your support. I'd like you to know that I'm running on three primary issues. The first is prioritizing public safety. The second is protecting citizens from property tax increases. And the third is empowering our legislative branch. Why? Because they represent you. I am a Clark County native. I've lived here 55 years. I grew up in La Center. I married my high school sweetheart. We have 12 children. We have 10 acres. All our children homeschool, and we love it here and we want to stay here. That's why I've decided to get involved in politics, put my name out there and actually run for office and look for your support. First issue is prioritizing public safety. The reason this is an issue for me is most people aren't aware of how woefully understaffed and underfunded our Clark County Sheriff's Office is. The national average for staffing police departments is 2.4 officers per 1,000 residents. The cities in Clark County, none of them exceed 2 officers per 1,000 residents. The Clark County Sheriff's Office comes in at a woeful 0.64 officers per 1,000 residents, or about 26% of the national average. I think we can solve this problem, or at least change the direction our county is going in, by adding a requirement in Clark County's charter that they make law enforcement the paramount duty of our county. The second issue for me is protecting citizens from property tax increases, a big issue for all of us, and it reduces housing affordability for our children. 25 years ago, the citizens of Washington passed a 1% property tax limit increase. This year, the legislature almost removed that protection from the citizens of Washington. I would like to make sure, in case they do remove that in the future, that we add that protection to our Clark County Charter and require that if the levy increase is more than 1% a year, they submit that levy increase to the voters for approval. The third issue is empowering our legislative branch. The legislators represent the people, and they are supposed to bring balance to the views of the employees in the administrative branch. Our legislative branch is the only branch in Washington state that they have no employees to support them, they have no legal counsel, and you could argue that they are paid a part-time wage. I think these things produce a long-term imbalance that promotes government growth. I'm opposed to that. I'd like to see some balance restored to that just by providing the staffing levels that they had at the time the charter was adopted. Those are my big three issues: prioritizing public safety, protection from tax increases, empowering the legislative branch. You can find more information at petersilliman.com, or you can contact me directly. I can only support and promote these views if I have your support and your vote, so I'm asking you to vote this November 4th or sooner. And remember, Peter Silliman, District 5, Position 3, Clark County Charter Review. Thank you for your support.